Hey, everybody, welcome back to another episode of No Excuses with Chris G. I'm Christopher George, your co-founder and chairman of SUBTA. Want to wish everybody a happy holidays. And today we're going to do a little bit of Ask Me Anything. And so we've got some questions that we've seen through our Facebook groups as well as our Slack channel that we've seen come through that I'm going to go ahead and ask, or I'm going to go ahead and answer. And if there are questions that are in the crowd that you'd like to ask, please feel free to punch them into the comments. It'll pop up in my chat and I'll get them answered for you. So again, these are some questions that we've seen through our group, through our Slack channel and through our Facebook group. And I'm going to go ahead and answer them. Here's the first question. What is the best use of ad money to get more eyes on the brand product for immediate sales? So, a lot of this depends on how much ad money you have, but there are many ways to get what we're calling top of the funnel traffic or consumers' attention. And, for a lot of the startup brands that are trying to get immediate sales, I like to talk a lot about like getting super scrappy. And so finding influencers that have your consumers' attention is one really good immediate way to get some sales. Having somebody that's going to talk about your product is going to get an impulse buy out of their followers, right? And if you can accompany that with some retargeting ads through Facebook, it's a really good recipe for success. But when we're thinking about immediate sales, the obvious is like Facebook ads. Somebody can make a impulse buy, but using influencers that have a following of your target audience works really well. And depending on your product would dictate what platform you'd want the influencer on. Also, depending on who your target audience is would dictate what platform you want your influencer on. But think about how influencers can drive immediate sales. They typically don't drive sales for the future. It's like they talked about it now, their follower likes it, and their follower goes and makes the purchase. So influencer marketing still works, and it's one really good way to get some immediate sales. Next question. I get this a lot. It's at what point do you decide you need to hire help? And so, naturally, a lot of entrepreneurs they wait, and I think a lot of them wait too long. What I think is really important is you to be able to identify what you're really, really good at, and find help on doing the things that either you're not good at or you don't like doing, right? Like first one being like customer service. Like these are things you can easily hire out. And so what becomes important is it's I don't have a direct answer, black and white, like this is when you do it. A big part of it is when you can afford it. But investing in people is critical to your business. So before you want to pay yourself this, elaborate salary, think about keeping a very modest one and using those funds to hire people that really help the business. Investing in people is only going to grow your business. And the really good team members really help you grow your business. I haven't built any if it wasn't for my team, I would never be able to build any of the companies that I have. So the right time is when you are able to, one, afford it, and two, when you're able to identify like there's a lot of things that you don't want to do that you can hire somebody to do, and stay on your creative side or stay on the skill set of what you're really good at. So next question that we've seen in the groups is, do you have a recommended pay structure for an affiliate program? And then, by the way, I see a question in the chat that I will get to once we get through these questions. So with affiliate programs, it's interesting, right? A lot of times it's a cost per purchase. So you work for an affiliate program. For every new subscriber you pay X amount. There's a couple ways you can do it. One thing to consider is you could also incentivize these affiliates by giving them X amount when they sign up a new customer, and then a different percentage, maybe a little bit smaller, for every renewal. And, if you look at, for example, like something like Amazon, right? Amazon charges you 15% for every customer they get you. Well, if you had a 15% customer acquisition cost on your product, we would all take it, right? It would be great. So I think what happens with affiliate marketing is companies don't pay enough to make it attractive to the influencer or to the affiliate. You know what your customer acquisition costs are. Be willing to go up to that amount. I see companies that will spend $60 to acquire a customer on Facebook, but they're only paying affiliates 15. It doesn't make any sense. You can go up to 60. Incentivize these affiliates. So, I think there's two ways to do it. Make a really large upfront bounty for the acquisition because your LTV is going to pay for that. Or two, if the bounty is not as big up front, give them a percentage of every renewal. And that's how I would approach it. Next question we have is with influencers, do we give full box or half box to unbox? Thank you. I always believe in giving them the full box. A lot of times influencers, again, depending on the platform, like especially with YouTube influencers, they're going to go through like the whole box. They're going to pull out every item. They're going to look at it. They're going to talk about all these items. This is really important. And people that are following influencers on YouTube, they're ready to watch for a longer period of time. They know that that's going to happen. It's like an episode on TV. So I always want to give the full box. Somebody brought up to me yesterday on a phone call I was on, saying, do you only show half the box so that you keep some mystery for the customers? But I don't believe that. Customers will they'll see that all these amazing things they're going to get, they're going to sign up, and then there's going to be a bunch of mystery after that. So I believe in making sure you give them a full box. What do you do when you receive negative feedback about your product model? So I don't know if this question is negative feedback from a customer or negative feedback from other sources like family or friends, because it's product model, but I can answer both. One thing about the customer is that listening to your customers becomes very important. Is it one piece of negative feedback, but you sent out 5,000 boxes or 500? Or is it a consistent feedback from the customers? If it's something that's consistent, something that you're seeing regularly, well, then you need to really look into it and see what's going on and be able to address it, right? Customers that may leave negative feedback on like a review site, right, like a Yotpo or a SiteJabber or an Amazon, it's really important you reach out to that customer and talk to them and see what they didn't like. Now, we all are going to you're never going to be able to please everybody with your product. But if you can get to these customers and talk to them and see what happened and make it right, it goes a long way, right? The old saying is a person that has a really good experience is probably going to tell one person. A person that has a negative experience is going to tell 10. So it becomes really important to address that negative feedback. See, is it something that's like an anomaly, like this is 1 out of 100 or 1 out of 1,000, or is this something that we're seeing consistently? And if it's something we're seeing consistently, then it's very, very important that you're able to start to make adjustments for your future shipments. And then I think this might be the last one, but it's a question about SUBTA membership. It says, is SUBTA a sub-box membership? What does it offer? Thank you. So SUBTA is the Subscription Trade Association, and a big part of our membership are subscription boxes, but we cater to all direct-to-consumer subscriptions. As a SUBTA member, you get access to our library of content. You get content that's delivered to you regularly. You get access to our webinars and our live streams. You also get the ability to come to our conferences at a discounted rate. So through SUBTA, we're building a community. We've got a Slack channel, we've got a Facebook group, and being part of that community and being able to network with like-minded entrepreneurs and those in the subscription space really helps you build your business. SUBTA membership is not expensive. It's $9 a month. And you absolutely should always be able to get your value out of that. And being at our event, Sub Summit, allows you to really network with a lot of different entrepreneurs and help you grow your business. So it's a membership for all direct-to-consumer subscriptions. A lot of it is sub boxes because that's where we started, and we were originally sub box owners. But we've got over 2,300 members in our community, and it's a really good opportunity for you to network and really build your business. And we've got ticket. So on the 31st, Sub Summit tickets are discounted. The discount ends on the 31st. It's $495. I believe that's 50% off if you are a SUBTA member. So make sure you're getting your tickets. Sub Summit is in Orlando, Florida next year, June 1st to the 3rd. It was truly refreshing for those of you that were in Dallas to get everybody back in person. And next year we are going to be in Orlando. I believe we'll have well over 1,000 attendees. So I hope to see you all there. Again, thank you guys all for tuning in. If you're seeing this afterwards, I hope you guys all have an amazing holiday season, and I will talk to you when we get back. Thank you guys so much.